Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Plan With Me video. Oh my god, who is she? What year is it? What's going on? Can you believe it has been 2 full years since I've uploaded a Plan With Me video? I can't even believe it. I don't think I realized it until I sat down to kind of get this one together, that I put together that it's been so long, and I've really missed you guys, and I'm super excited to be back and back to planning and hopefully to posting on YouTube a little bit more regularly than once every 2 years for sure. Before we kind of catch up and I let you know where I've been, although spoiler alert, nothing crazy has been going on, and I mean that in a good way, let me tell you about what I am putting together right now. So this is a plan with me for the week before last, which was the week of Thanksgiving in my planner. I'm using the Thankful Kit from Sadie Stickers, and this planner is actually also from Sadie Stickers. It is her B6 rings. It's a really great small petite planner size that I've been using over the past couple of weeks. And you can actually get it on her website right now. She has it like year round. She also has this size in inserts if you have a ring bound planner, but I've really been enjoying it. And it's been part of the reason why I've kind of gotten back into planning. But I guess, like, where have I been? Again, it's been 2 years. I do think that some of you still kind of hang on and follow me on Instagram, which I really appreciate. Some of you even on TikTok, which I can talk about in a little bit. But I really appreciate those of you who have been, like, checking in on me or will send me messages every so often saying that you missed my planner videos, or that you'd even go back and sometimes watch some of my old videos just to get a little fix of some good planning. But I'm super excited to be back as much as possible. I think, what do I even want to say? I feel like I stepped away from planning for a couple of different reasons. Nothing serious, honestly. I think I was just kind of getting myself overwhelmed, and I got to a point where it wasn't fun anymore, but I've taken enough of a break, and I do think that I figured out like what I need and the setup that I need and what I'm going to be writing in my planner to make it enjoyable again. Part of that is using this planner or this size. It's a petite size, it's B6, and it has 6 columns. I use one as a sidebar, and then I will kind of like divvy up the rest of my days accordingly, and you'll kind of see how I put it together, and I really, really like how it works. I guess to catch you all up, the good news is that not much has changed. I'm very blessed in that my life is essentially in a lot of ways the same way as it was when you last heard from me in a Plan With Me video. Everyone is well. Everyone is healthy. My parents are great. My brother's great. Steve is great. My job is going well. I'm very blessed, and I'm super grateful to be able to share that with you. But kind of along the same lines, like my life is still pretty boring. You guys know that I've never had like a super crazy life. I'm like an old lady at heart, and my weeks aren't super thrilling. Sometimes I have some fun on the weekends, and sometimes I have some fun things to put in my planner. But for the most part, it's pretty quiet, which is the way that I like it. So I found that one of the reasons that I was kind of disheartened by planning is like I felt like I didn't even have anything to write in my planner, especially when I was using my more like full-size planners, like I don't even remember what they're called, but like, the big ones that I would always use over the years. I was like, what do I even write, and how do I even fill all of this space without writing like a bunch of junk? So I feel like this planner really allows me to still be creative on like a smaller scale that feels like digestible and not overwhelming. So I've been really enjoying that. Something else that I've kind of made a switch, and it's nothing super serious, but I don't really write about work in this planner. I have the same job that I've had for a couple of years now. I feel like it's my new job, even though I've been there for like over 3 years, but it's not the job that I first had when I first started this channel, or for the majority of the time that I was planning on this channel, which was when I was in education. I feel like my job in education was super fun. Like I worked with students, and there were definitely challenges, but in a lot of ways, I kind of felt like and I don't mean this in a bad way by any means, but kind of like a glorified like kindergarten teacher. Like you guys would remember, I would do things like holiday parties and Thanksgiving dinners and decorating pumpkins. And like, we really tried to make it a fun, enjoyable environment for the college students. So I had like a lot of fun things to be able to put in my planner. My job right now, I'm so grateful for it. It's a good place. I work with good people. I I cannot complain by any means, but it's not like really fun work in a lot of ways. I definitely have times when things are fun and I will have like a couple of fun events, but honestly, day to day, this is the kind of job that I think lots of us have where I kind of just want to go to work, do my job, and then when I log off at 5, I don't really want to think about it anymore. So I don't really enjoy writing about work-related things in my planner unless it's like a special occasion or something. Like for example, not in this spread that I'm working on right now, but this week we had like a happy hour for lunch. Like I'll write that, but I don't really like want to write about like the events and stuff that I'm doing at my job because I want that separation now with this job. So I feel like a lot of the things that I would write in my old planners and when I was filming before, I took up a lot more space because I would write work-related things in there, and I'm just not doing that anymore, which is more of a reason of why like I feel like I just want the smaller space. And I don't even like write my work schedule here anymore. Remember back in the day I would use the Clever Gal Crafts stickers to write my work every day. I feel like at this point I know that I work every day and I don't really need to see that I work every day. And frankly, I don't really want to be reminded that I work every day, so I don't really like write that in there either, and that took up a lot of space too. So I feel like those are like the major changes to the planning. I'm kind of using this smaller planner. I actually ordered the inserts version so that I can use the inserts with a ring-bound planner from Aurastell in the B6 size as well, because one thing that I don't love about the spiral bound is that it can be kind of hard for me to write. Like my handwriting is not the cutest because I feel like I'm kind of cramping my fist and my pen in such a like in this small scale, if that makes any sense. But I kind of feel like that's mostly it. In terms of the updates, again, all good things. I go to the gym more. I've been on a weight loss journey. I'm down about 20 pounds this year, and I've been like documenting a lot of it on TikTok. My TikTok is in Kiara's Closet, just like my Instagram and stuff like that. So would love for you to follow there or follow on Instagram if you're interested in anything. But in a lot of ways, I'm just kind of posting and sharing the same stuff that I always did. But I've been really enjoying getting back into planning. I've actually been planning more than anyone sees at all. I've just been really doing it on my own time, just to kind of fall back in love with the hobby and to not stress myself out about it. And because of that, I feel like I'm in a good place with it where like I know the timing. I kind of like to take one day to do my base and like my setup, my sidebar, and then my second day to kind of go in day by day. And I feel like I've just gotten into a really good place with it. So I'm super happy to be sharing. What I do at the end of this video, you'll see really quickly, I will kind of go through and show you a couple of completed spreads that I've done, because I've put together a couple over the past 2 years that no one's seen, and I think that they're really pretty, and they've kind of kept the spark alive, if you will. So I'm super excited to be sharing those. I'm hoping to put up a video a week. We'll see. I'm not going to stress out. I don't want to, again, get myself into a place where I'm not enjoying it anymore, but I'm excited. I'm having fun again. I've downsized a lot of my sticker collection. It probably won't seem like it, but I'm only buying like from shops that I really enjoy, with like simple formats that I know work for me. You're going to see lots of Miss and Meow, lots of Sadie stickers, lots of White Deer stationery, because I'm just used to them and I love the art that they produce, and it just makes it really easy and enjoyable to create spreads. But if there's anywhere that you've really enjoyed, like any new shops that I maybe don't know about over the past couple of years, let me know. That's one thing about me, like maybe it's just because I'm a Virgo, but I can be very avoidant. So I won't lie, while I was kind of like in my I'm not planning phase right now, I did kind of step away from a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that. I still follow a lot of my friends on Instagram and a lot of my favorite shops on Instagram, but I haven't like kept up with the times, if you will. So if there's anywhere that you've really enjoyed shopping with, please let me know. But that's the gist of it. You'll go back to hearing from me weekly, and I'm super excited about it. But I guess I can let you know really quickly about this week. It was Thanksgiving week, so the holiday was great. I spent it at home as I usually do. I started off the week by doing some groceries. Unfortunately, my brother got sick with a bit of a stomach flu, so I had to take him to urgent care, but he's totally fine now. And then Thanksgiving was as usual. I watched my favorite movies, I watched the parade, I cooked and I cleaned. And then Black Friday and the weekend were really fun because we did some shopping. I've been going, like I mentioned, I go to the gym a lot more, so I definitely need a lot more gym stickers. And I kind of blacked out at Home Goods and did a lot of holiday shopping, which was just what I needed and something I'm super excited about. But that was essentially my week. I think going forward, when I'm not catching up as much, I can let you know a little bit more in detail what I'm using day to day. But that was my week, and that's where I am now. At this point, I'm going through like I usually do and just adding in my last couple of foil accents, little pumpkins and leaves and little dots just to kind of make everything shine in that pretty way. And here's a close-up of how it all looks. Really pretty with the rose gold. This was a great kit for the holiday. But like I mentioned, I did go ahead and do a bit of a flip through of some spreads that I've completed over the past year and a half or so. First, we have a spring kit from Sadie Stickers. That was either last June or this June, I don't quite remember. And then this is Miss and Meow Thanksgiving from last year. I actually really love that spread. Then also in November, this was a kit from Hello Petite Paper, kind of gingerbread for the first week of the holidays after Thanksgiving. When I'm planning, I'm just doing it in all out of order, just like whatever's next. This was a Halloween kit. This was actually this past year or just a couple of weeks ago from Sadie Stickers, and these were all kind of in order. This was my trip to Montreal a couple of weeks ago with Steve, also from Sadie Stickers, and then a couple of November spreads from Miss and Meow and Sadie Stickers as well. These were the past couple of weeks. So I basically gave myself this past month and told myself if I can do a full month and not give up, I will let myself film a planner video. So here we are. Then this is my larger planner. This was a spread from Crafts by Towie and one from, I think, Miss and Meow. These are, I think, from last year, and then we kind of fast forward to this spring. This was a Hello Petite Paper kit. This was a super old Crafts by Towie kit, I think, maybe. It was hardly anything. It was very plain. And then I did plan my vacation this summer to Puerto Rico with Steve using this Letters to Apollo beachy kit. And then just going into my ring bound planner, I feel like I didn't use this one quite enough. This was a Miss and Meow spread, I think from last summer, but so pretty. I just love flipping through them. Like, they're all very pretty. Here's a summer one, I think was from like 2021. I think this is 2 years that I never finished. Maybe I'll go back to that. And then this last spread was from last holiday season, and this is Miss and Meow as well. So this is where I've been, you guys. Thanks so much for sticking around. I'm looking forward to getting back into this, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.